So just kind of wanted to talk to you about last season's run and just what that did for you, the confidence in this team, and just how you're going to take that into the season.
Well, last season run, we're basically kind of going to feed off of it, but even more, we know how to win big games. We know what our expectations may be, but the biggest thing is just trying to get the newcomers onto what the returners have already. With the Twins coming in, Tasha Lattimore, both transfers, and two great freshmen coming in. We want them to be on the same page as me, which takes practice. But during practice, we see ourselves becoming more and more tighter. Our bond become, tighter and tighter every day. So last season definitely, sparked us because we did lose, but it also, make us play with a chip on our shoulder this year.
Yeah, absolutely. You had a monster game against Louisville last year. Can you just kind of talk about that game and just your emotions of everything going on
Yeah, so
during
I
that game?
mean, in the Louisville game, being down 17 with 5 minutes to go, it was just like a never give up mentality. The head coach put his bench players in while all five of our starters are still in. But little do everyone know, we're never going to give up on ourselves. We're never going to give up on each other. And when Jaleel Williams got that steal to spark it all up and put us down 15, it was just like something clicked with the team, and we was ready to grind it out. And coach always talk about playing with grit and have a grit. And with that type of coach, you never want to give up on that coach. She's still fired up on the sideline. All the players still fired up on the sideline. The little amount of fans that we did have in the stands was still fired up, even though we was down 15 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. So just having that support, you never want to give up on nobody. So something clicked within the team, and we just kept going every possession. Every possession was very detailed and straight to the point and doing exactly what we want. And we do that in a practice called possession awareness. So we have that awareness as a team. So being able to fight through that, 4 minutes and 50 seconds, it was and it was an amazing feeling for us.
How would you compare this team this year with any other team that you've been on? How would you compare like the talent level?
This year it's a lot of talented kids. It's not just 2-3 players that can score the ball. We got an in game, we got an out game, an in and out game. So it's just like, where can you guard, at this point? Like, it's just not, oh, Destiny Harden is on fire this game because she can't be this game, but it could be a Lola the next game or Z the next game or a freshman. It's going to vary this season, and which is I love because there's not a lot of pressure on nobody because we all got each other's back. We all know what we're capable of. The coaches know what we're capable of, and they're just going to continue to coach us to a high, level and just keep us having high expectations with each other.
And what can you say about the newcomers? You talked about them. A lot of newcomers on this team. What do they bring? Each and every one of them.
So each and every one of the newcomers brings something different to the team. Whether it's personality or game. Everybody brings something different. The Twins coming in, they're guards. You got Tasha Lattimore, who's a transfer. That's a 4. You got 2 post players coming in, Z and Kyla. They all bring something that's going to be beneficial for us in the long run, and I appreciate that because it takes a lot out of me, returning as a veteran. So I appreciate them coming in because they're talented kids. So.
And how have you seen the transition from them, like as far as the team, the veterans, like yourself? How have you guys embraced them as newcomers to kind of welcome them on this team?
First of all, we welcome them with open arms because we needed somebody to replace Kelsey Marshall, a very great player, one of Miami's legendary players, I believe. So being able to bring the Twins into kind of, become a 3-2 or a point guard, it was beneficial for us because we lost such an impactful player last year. And bringing in more post players give us length on the court and just allow us to play like an in and out game. Like I said, when we didn't have that last year, everybody more so tried to pack the paint on us last year, but this year we got multiple shooters on the team and we're able to have different scenarios and different people scoring the ball this year.
How much has Coach Meyer really kind of helped you, not only as a player but as just kind of growing as a woman?
Yeah, no, Coach Meyer, that's all all what she's about. She brings us in as kids and we leave as grown women. So I think that's what I appreciate Coach Myers so much about, because she don't only preach basketball during practice. She sometimes stops to give us a life lesson. She off the court, we're talking with her, just trying to get ideas based off of just life things in general. She always wants us to know that once the ball stops dribbling, you need to have something to fall back on, and that's whatever major or anything that we're majoring or graduate, whatever we want. She wants us to know that like you can do whatever you put your mind to. We're not just athletes, and we shouldn't walk around as so.
Now, this team's probably had the most hype going into the season. How do you guys handle just, I guess, the expectations that maybe this particular team has never had before?
I mean, we kind of don't see that hype because it's just like we have expectations for ourselves. So like everybody else around the outsiders may have expectation, and we appreciate that. But this year word for the team is accountability. So we expect each one of our team players to be, the best version of themselves every time they come to practice. Sometimes you don't come to practice always being a good player, but we expect you, if you're not on today, just help another teammate out. So like we have big expectations for ourselves rather than trying to think about what everybody else expectations are for us.
How far do you think this team can go?
I mean, as far as possible. I mean, we made it to the game right before the Sweet 16, and we're expecting to go further in March. So, I mean, we're going to leave it all in God's hands, but we're expecting to go very far this year.
Thanks.
Thank you.